Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Abadia from Yahweh Shai Bad, unprofitable service, St. Petersburg, Florida, GMS Tampa Bay 12. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rechal Kadash, that belongs to my elder apostles at Great Millstone. Single honor to all you sincere brothers pushing His word and true to sincerity, four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings also be to all the sincere men, women, and children that do consist of the 1/3. And peace and blessings also be to all the sincere confusion and faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom, peace and blessings be unto you all. And I'm going into this video basically, as it may not see, that we are the Most High's people and that His mercies and grace is not upon us. It is upon us because we believe, we do have faith. But you know, the reason why sometimes we I won't say that we question, but we have doubt because of this flesh. You know, Yahweh said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You know, that's what he said, watch ye therefore and pray. So we have to be a watchman. So if you're a watchman, you're going to be someone who's also praying as well. Because what did Paul say? He said, pray without ceasing. And the effectual prayer of a fervent man, availeth much. And it says the prayers of the saints pierce the clouds, roughly paraphrasing. So if you're a watchman, you're constantly praying. You're going to give praise to the Heavenly Father. You're going to do the work. Give praises to ask the Heavenly Father to bless your brothers through prayers. Ask them to throw some curses up, chant down Babylon. But you still have those times in your mind, you be like, man, I don't know, man. Why we still going through this? Why I feel like it's taking forever, But really, if you thinking that way, don't feel bad. But that just means that you really want righteousness to come. You really want the kingdom of heaven. And don't be out there thinking like, man, I'm tired of doing this. Nah, you going off. I get tired of fucking having to deal with knuckleheads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at my gig, but I got to show up. So our main priority, our career is being a prophet, So you should want to love to continue to do this work so that when the Lord does make His judgment, you shall be justified in your sayings and He shall be glorified and we shall be glorified with Him. But it does come in your mind once in a while. You think about those things. So let's think about what David was saying as well. This is Psalm 77 and 6. I call to remembrance my song in the night. I commune with my own heart, and my spirit made diligent search. So in other words, he started asking questions. You talk to yourself. People in the world say, hey, I talk to myself, and then somebody else, crack a wisecrack and say something like, just don't respond. But yeah, you have to contemplate. That's examining thyself. So he asking questions like, and my spirit made diligent search. Will the Lord cast off forever? And will He be favorable no more? Is His mercy clean gone forever? Doth His promise fail forevermore? Now He know who the promise is, but it's like, man, like the furnace of affliction that I'm in, this fire that I'm in, furnace of adversity, the trying of my faith. So David went through something. Oh my gosh, yo. David basically took the evil spirit out of Saul. Saul tried to kill him twice. David had to hear that one of his brother, who he loved the most, when I say his brother, I mean like through the spirit, Jonathan, got slaughtered by some Philistines. Then his own son came up against him. Then one of his sons, it's just so much that goes on. Then he lost one of his sons, which gave us Solomon. The Philistines always tried to come at him, So the David went through a lot, but he never forgot though. But he still, questioning his heart, because we in the flesh. We men. Did not King David commit adultery and he also premeditated a murder amongst the men? No matter how, spiritual we may claim to be, man, we still gonna fall short because we in this flesh. It's corruptible. Verse 9. Have God forgotten to be gracious? Has He in anger shut up His tender mercies? Salah. Okay? So he said, will the Lord indeed, shut up His tender mercies? So he asking questions like that, But listen to what I have in response to that. This is Hosea chapter 1 verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. So here we call Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, black, Boricua, Cubano, Mexicano, Ecuadorian, Bolivian, Argentinian, Peruvian, Trinidadian. We got brothers that's over there in London, England, Australia, Iran, all over. So even though you can't count us, but people are not calling us by these names. They're not calling us by the names of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Naphtali, Simeon, Asher, Zebulun. They're not calling us those names, Ephraim. Because in his land, they don't want to acknowledge that. But you know what, though? We have faith and we believe it. And now even some heathens are saying, oh, you know what? You are the Israelites. Just like you had that pretty, I think she was like a Ishmaelite. That pretty Ishmaelite telling us to come back home. Like, you blacks over there, you the real Jews. They know who we are now. So, even though at one point the Most High had it to where the Most High made us forget our heritage, going back to Jeremiah, the 17th chapter, that was the first part right here in Hosea 1 and 10. It says, I'm not going to read the whole thing again. And it shall come to pass that in a place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. Which means that, yes, you are the real Israelites. You are the true Israelites. And it's inevitable, okay? I'll never forget when the elder apostle Gabar said that they was out preaching the word years ago, and some Edomite came up, heathen, in a limousine, and he said he opened the door and said, like, how did you guys find this out? We spent millions of dollars on trying to hide this. So that just goes to show you, man, that they knew who we were. I'm talking about the top elite. But at one point, it didn't appear that way, to us until the Lord gave us a sign, Abba Bivens, and start waking up the people. And here we are at the last days preaching the word. So where's his mercies? His mercies is in his faith. The mercies of the Lord is in faith. You have to believe. Yes, doubt will come. It shall come because we in this funky flesh. But hey, lo and behold, it never fails, man. Faith will always prevail. Because we are saved by what? Grace, not by our works. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Yasha Allah. Yah, he, Shar, Prince, Allah, power. He, Prince of the power. Okay? Therefore the world knoweth us not because it knew him not. So, but we know the Lord has woken us up. Remember what it says in Job, the 12th chapter, I believe, the 16th verse. The Lord said, the deceived and the deceiver are mine. Did not the Lord put a lying spirit on Ahab's prophets? False prophets, so to say. Understand? There are demons out there that knew Yahweh Shai. Has thou come to torment us before the time? So these people, they may even see it and acknowledge it, but they don't want to accept it. But you know how beautiful it is to be called a prince of God? That's beautiful. So his mercies are not gone. If we still hold that name today, if Revelation, the 7th chapter is written there, saying the 12 tribes, if it talks about the 12 pillars, the 12, what is it? Revelation, the 21st chapter? We're talking about the 12 gates, each beholding the 12 tribes of Israel with their stones in it. Talking about the street shall be paved with gold. Where is that today? So we have to be them people, man. Your faith is your mercies of the Lord. You doubt that the Lord has mercies. Faith is your mercy. That's your grace. Verse 2. 1 John 3 and 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doeth not yet appear. It don't appear that way to these people. Niggas still smoking weed. Our women still out here whoring. They still having abortions. We still the last hired. We still get racially profiled, okay? I mean, we are just dismembered. You know, Ephraim still hating on Judah. Judah, Ephraim, he hating on Ephraim. You know, going back to 2/3 and everything. All right. Beloved, now are we the sons of God that doeth not yet appear? Well, we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. So we believe that we're going to get them new bodies, 144,000 and the 1/3 as well. For we shall see him as he is. Call Holoyim like Yahweh Shai, man. So yeah, it don't yet appear. I mean, the mercies, where's the mercies? It's faith. That's all you need. Belief. Because this flesh is the only thing that's hindering you. And that's why every day, man, you have to examine thyself to see whether you still be in the truth. Remember, Esau is our enemy. The women of our nations are our enemy. Hell, 2/3 of the men are our enemies as well. But man, your worst enemy is yourself. Remember, the heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it, man? And deceitful. Remember, the Lord said the deceived and the deceiver of mine. Hey, do not let your flesh deceive you. That's one thing, all right? You have to trust in the Spirit at all times. Always trust in the Spirit. That's all we have. These things we cannot take. So everything that you forsaken, do you not believe that you're going to be recompensed for that? All this work that you've done, you don't believe you're going to be recompensed for that? Why you think you're doing it? You know, I'm going to close out with this precept through the Spirit. This is why we're doing this. No matter what you lose on this side, you're going to gain it back. Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. And Peter then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory. Regeneration, we hear again today. Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. No one's doing that today yet. Now, who's sitting on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes? Okay. Salakia. Verse 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive an 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. That's what we're looking for. Because when how shall come out, we're going to be just like unto him. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So like I said, we always getting the short end of the stick at the bottom of the totem pole. We the tail, they the head. But remember, how I said, all that you forsake, all that you lose on this side, trust me, you will get 100-fold of that on the other side. Now, I pray you be edified with this video. Call Holoyan like Yahweh by Shemi Ashai by Shemi Chakadastum Yatam Yatan Niyat for keeping the spirit edification upon me. Like I always say, man, ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Alright? So, like Yahweh by Shemi Ashai by Shemi Chakadastum Yatam Yatam Yat, Palatum Yat, La One Kanai, La One Mahar. With that being said, peace and blessing to you, Israel. Shalom.